Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on the Gemini Jets.Iberia Airbus A340-600 and their newest livery in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Choice Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. Its website is www.choicetoysinc.com. This is my second Iberia Airbus A340-600 model. Now before I go into details about the information about this aircraft, allow me to share some information about the history of the company, if you would please. Iberia was legally incorporated as Iberia Airbus de España S.A. Operadora Sociedad Unipersonal and was founded on June 28, 1927 and commenced operations on December 14, 1927, and the airline was nationalized on September 30th, 1944 and became part of the INI, Instituto Nacional de Industria, or INI, the National Institute of Industry, shortly thereafter. Then fast forward to April 8th, 2010, when Iberia and British Airways agreed to a merger, making the combined operation the third largest in the world by revenue, in which the deal was approved on November 29, 2010, and the newly merged company known as IAG, which stands for International Airlines Group, was established on January 21, 2011, and although both airlines merged together under one airline group, both airlines still continue to operate under their distinct brand name and identity. Iberia is the national flag carrier for the country of Spain, and the airline's headquarters is located in the MV49 Business Park District, which is located in the Ciudad Lineal district of Madrid, Spain, and the airline's main hub and base of operations is located on the grounds of Adolfo Suarez Madrid Barajas Airport, which is located approximately 6 miles from the city's financial district of Madrid, Spain. And Iberia's focus cities is Barcelona El Prat Airport, which is located in the municipality sections of El Prat de Llobregat, which is located approximately 7.5 miles southwest of the city center of Barcelona, Spain. And as of 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, Iberia flies to 109 destinations in 39 countries across Europe, Africa, the Middle East, Asia, North America, and South America, using an all-Airbus fleet of 80 aircraft, which includes 16 Airbus A319s, 14 Airbus A320s, 13 Airbus A321s, 12 Airbus A330-200s, 8 Airbus A330-300s, and 17 Airbus A340-600s. And in addition to the 80 aircraft that currently operates in Iberia's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 44 aircraft, which includes 7 Airbus A320s, 17 Airbus A320neo new engine options, 3 Airbus A321neo new engine options, 1 Airbus A330-200, and 16 Airbus A350-900 XWB extra wide body aircraft, which are scheduled to enter Iberia's fleet within the next few years. And also, as of 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, Iberia currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Airbus destination code for Iberia on this particular aircraft is 42. Now let's take a look at the front of the box. You see here, up here at the left part of the box, is the Gemini 200 engraved in gold. There's the Iberia title and their logo right there. The computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and there's the model information at the lower part of the box. Alright. Now looking at the back of the box here, see the engraved Gemini 200 decal right there in gold, and everything else is in gold there, right there, all the information right there. And then there's the Facebook page. You can go to their social media page and get information about this model, as well as past and present releases there as well. Alright folks, this is the top of the box. You see here all the information there, as well as the bottom of the box. You can also go to their website and get information there as well, www.GeminiJets.com. This is the left side of the box. You see here with all the information, including the computer generated picture of the aircraft, as well as the right side of the box. Same information you saw on the left side of the box. And this is the model stand that came with the model you see have here. And that black padding right there, folks, that prevents the model from being damaged when you put the model on the stand. That's what that black padding there is for. Now this plastic bag you see here, folks, with all the stuff in here, these are the gear replacement doors, as well as 2 little toothpicks. I will go into detail for the purpose of these later on in the model review. Stay tuned for that part. Okay, with all the information out of the way about the history of Iberia, all the details here on this box, the model stand, as well as the gear replacement you see there, with no further ado, folks, here is the model. There it is, folks, the Gemini Jets.Iberia Airbus A340-600 in their newest livery in a 1/200 scale model. Allow me to share some information how this livery came about, and then we can get on to the nitty-gritty about all the details with the rest of the aircraft model, okay? Spanish carrier Iberia decided to unveil their new corporate identity design on October 25, 2013, which featured a new color scheme that eventually retired the famous IB logo on the tail. And the first aircraft to begin sporting this new livery look was a newly designed Airbus A330-300, which bears the registration ship number EC-LYF, that was delivered to Iberia on November 13, 2013, as this livery is gradually being applied across their entire fleet. Iberia's new livery scheme and logo was designed and created by the consultancy firm Interbrand, whose global headquarters is located in New York City. So with all that information out the way about the history of this livery, let's get down to the nitty-gritty with the rest of the aircraft model, okay? Let's roll. Now we're going to start at the port side of the aircraft, where you see the nose gears right here, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door with the partial registration number on the door, LEV. I'll go into details with the registration ship number. You see the pitot tubes and the static ports, as well as the nose cone, the windshield wipers in the cockpit windows. Now this little name under here underneath the cockpit window, Isaac Albeniz. Now who was Isaac Albeniz, you want to know? Well, Isaac Albeniz was a 19th century Spanish pianist and composer best known for his piano works based on folk music idioms, who was actually born in 1860 and died in 1909. And then you come here by the L1 door right here, very detailed. You see the One World logo right here. Iberia joined the One World Alliance on September 1st, 1999, which consists of 15 airline members from 6 inhabited continents. And this alliance includes American Airlines, Cathay Pacific, British Airways, and Qantas as the 4 founding members. And then you come right here. There's the Iberia tire right there on the upper part, the front part of the aircraft fuselage. And then right at the edge of the wings here, you see the inboard land lights. I'll show you a different angle on those. But these big, massive engines right here, if anyone's seen this aircraft in person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And these are the Rolls-Royce Trent 556-61 engines that are used on this particular Iberia Airbus A340-600 jetliner. See all the engine cones right here, very detailed there, as well as over here as well. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around and let you see the turbo fan blades, and they do spin, folks. Now you're looking at the front angle of these engines, featuring the engine strikes on both of them, here as well as there, and the turbo fan blades do spin. Great. Great. And then you come over here, you got a better view of the inboard landing light right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the bogey gear there as well. Now you're looking at the engines on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes on both of them here as well. There. Turbo fan blade spin over here as well. And then you're looking at the inboard landing light here on the starboard side as well, very detailed there, as well as the bogey gear there as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. You got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cones, the nose gear struts, and the nose gear lights right there inside the nose gears door as well. So with that said, I'm gonna take it back to the port side and let you show information over there, because there's more information to be revealed over there as well. Let's roll. Now you're looking at the winglets here on the edge of these aircraft here. These winglets here, they're like about 6 feet tall. And then you see the red navigation light right there by the winglet as well. Now you got a better visual view of the bogie gears here on the port side, as well as the center bogie gears there as well. Very detailed there, including the bogie gear struts and the bogie gear door there as well. Now let's talk about the airline's logo that's displayed here on these engines here and there, as well as the tail. There. This is Iberia's newly designed logo, which is actually called Dios Mia, which actually means oh my God, oh my gosh, or oh my goodness, as the colors red and yellow represents the colors of the Spanish flag. Despite them removing the crown logo on the tail, it is still visible here by the Spanish flag you see there. And then right by that old crown logo is the Spanish flag, and this flag decal represents the country where Iberia currently operates from, as they're considered the national flag carrier for the country of Spain. Now let's take the registration ship number you see displayed here. Registration ship number EC-LEV. Registration ship number EC-LEV. This is Iberia's 17th Airbus A340-600 aircraft to enter the airline's fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on January 26, 2010 and was delivered to Iberia on March 26, 2010. Alright, once again we're back here at the tail. You see the airline's logo. Like I mentioned earlier, this logo is actually called Dios Mia, which actually means oh my God, oh my gosh, and oh my goodness, as the colors red and yellow represents the colors of the Spanish flag. Now you have an idea what that logo means back here on the tail as well as on the engines. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft where you see the APU exhaust hole right here, as well as the strobe lights right there underneath the APU exhaust hole. Now you're looking at the Iberia Airbus A340-600 from the rear view angle. Now you're looking at the starboard side of this aircraft. You see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door with the partial registration ship number on there, the static ports and the torpedo tubes, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the name of the aircraft, Isaac Albinitz. He was a pianist, as I mentioned earlier. The one-word logo here on this side of the aircraft, the R1 door, the cargo container door, as well as the Iberia titles here on the front part, upper part of the fuselage. Now you're looking at these Rolls-Royce Trent 556-61 engines here on the starboard side with the Iberia title and the logo there as well. Very detailed there. Now you're looking at the green navigation light as well as the winglet here as well. Now you're looking at the bogie gears here on the starboard side, the bogie gear struts as well as the bogie gear door, as well as the center bogie gear here on the starboard side there as well. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft on the starboard side where you see the rear cargo container door, the AFT bulk bin door, the registration ship number, the Spanish flag decal, as well as their old crown logo there as well as the decal logo here on this tail. Alright. Now before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in detail, I'm going to show you one feature is the gears. And they do roll. And they also tilt. As well as the front nose gear does swivel as well. Perfect. So, with no further ado, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's roll. Let's start at the aerial bird's eye view. You see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows. You see the one-word logo on both sides. You see high frequency antenna here, the Wi-Fi box, the Iberia titles on both sides, the anti-collision beacon light there, ADF antenna, another high frequency antenna, another one. There's the tail, and then there's the horizontal stabilizer lights on here, the little dot there. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings. Emergency wing walkway, flaps, slats, ailerons, the engines on both of them here. Fuel dump valve right there, and the winglet there as well. Let's check out over this side. wing walkway, flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers. There's the engine right there, very detailed there. The fuel dump valve and the winglet there as well. Now looking at the belly view of this aircraft, the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, as well as the open nose gear door right there, as well as the nose gear. Come right here, a couple of antennas right there, in-collision beacon light here under the belly, the hole where the stand goes in at, the center bogey gear here, the Gemini.This logo, press relief valve, couple of antennas there. Then you come back there, there's the Apu housing doors right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers. Then you come over here, here's tilt perfect. Then you come over here, the engine's there, then the registration ship number, as well as the fuel dump valve there, and then there's the winglet. Come over here, tilt perfect. See the engines there, the fuel dump valve, as well as the winglet there as well. Now I'll show you the aerial bird's eye view and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in its entirety in detail. Now I'm going to put it on that stand right there that I showed you earlier. So no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation. Now you're looking at it in a takeoff and landing position here on the port side. See all the gears there, as well as the nose gear there. Everything intact here. Now you're looking at this aircraft from the front view angle with the model on the stand. Very detailed. Everything's intact here. And you're looking at this model from the starboard side. Very impressive. And finally, looking at this model from the tail cam angle. Alright, before I take this model off the stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the gears. I'm going to go ahead and take these gears off here. Start with the front nose gear, and they are magnetic. Same over here, the bow gear on the port side. There. Oops. And the bogey gear here on the starboard side, as well as the center bogey gear here. That's magnetic there as well. Alright, now I got all the gears off here. I'm gonna let you see it at a different angle without the gears. So here is the view, folks. Now you got this model displayed in flight mode. Now you got one or two options from this point on. If you want to continue to display it without the gears, that's fine. That's plan A, option A. And these gear replacements that I showed you earlier, that's the purpose of these gear replacements, to substitute your gears while you display your model in flight mode. Or you can do like I do, just keep the gears on and display it in down mode while you display it in takeoff or landing position. Either way is still good. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on here, take this model stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Now let's talk about the seating configuration on this Iberia Airbus A340-600 jetliner. The Iberia Airbus A340-600 jetliner seats 346 passengers in a two-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, everybody. From rows 1 to 12, that will be from here all the way to here. You have 46 business plus flatbed seats in rows 14 to 53, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 300 tourist / economy class seats, which brings a total of 346 seats. And finally, Iberia currently utilizes their Airbus A340-600s en route from Madrid, Spain to worldwide destinations such as Quito, Ecuador, Guayaquil via Quito, Chicago O'Hare. I remember seeing this aircraft in Chicago when I came back from Dubai. Mexico City, Mexico, Bogota, Colombia, San Jose, Costa Rica, Santiago, Chile, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Los Angeles, California, Lima, Peru, New York, JFK, London, Heathrow, Montevideo, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Brazil, and Tokyo, Narita. However, the Iberia Airbus A340-600 has also been spotted in Dusseldorf, Germany, Prague, Czech Republic, Montreal, Boston, Cancun, Manchester, England, Miami, Florida, and Warsaw, Poland. Well, folks, this concludes this model review. Please rate and subscribe. Leave me your comments and suggestions. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. This model is still available, folks. A lot of retailers still have this model. Snatch it up before it's too late. Next up, I have a couple commemorative models that I'll be doing a review on. Stay tuned on that. There's going to be some very hard-hitting, heartfelt commemorative, so just stay tuned for that part, okay? In the meantime, take care. God bless.